Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Davis on the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Throwing on first down is Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Made by Jonathan.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady, and a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 12 yards there and a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Man on the left side is Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Lions suck up on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Washington 0.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it, and the Buccaneers have it. Look at the big man rumble, and he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Buccaneers.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 14-0.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Steven Sims now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Steven Sims on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
On 1st down, Smith. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Throwing is Smith. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Slings this deep from McLaurin, and this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 36 yards. And Washington able to make this a close game again. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing.
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Yeah, it's
touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 75 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
Ryan Succop on for the point.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
6-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Washington ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. And right side, they're going to go option here. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But
and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And 15.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Escaping, and the pressure gets to him again. Jason Pierre-Paul, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Fournette, a first down carry. The 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette as the first half is winding down as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll air this out deep for Harmon. And this is caught at the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Now a timeout taken.
33 yards.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Smith. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Kelvin Harmon in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
Justin Hopkins on for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. And his throw here is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Smith. He'll buy some time right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Play action, it's Smith. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Smith. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Here we go. Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check. 53.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans.
All you got to do is whip it
Touchdown,
out.
Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 47 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Bradley Ginion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields this way up at the 17. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
37-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off.